quelle chanson, hein? Oh, that brings us to 10-12 sur Ckgm avec Marc Denis chez vous et tout partout. And if you'd like to add the album Little Queen by Heart à ta collection, sois la 22e personne à me rejoindre. It's 790-0444.
Yes, I know you're lonely.
Oh, Beth, I hear you. Colin. All right. It's about 10:15 on Ckgm with a big bad man. Barry, right on.
Ecstasy, yeah. When you lay down next to me, yeah.
Ckgm at night and in the dark. Whoa, the time is right for the babies. Isn't it time?
I've seen visions of someone like you in my life.
Oh, I'm getting emotionally involved with that song. All right. We'll call the babies, and isn't it time on Ckgm 1021, and this is Marc Denis with ye on a Tuesday.
Soft and shiny.
Yo, Ckgm, your caller 22.
Hello, Marc. How are you?
Wow, ben ça va bien. À qui je m'adresse?
Joel Malo.
Joël Malo.
Yeah.
Et tu m'appelles de quel bout de la ville ce soir, Joël?
De Beaubien-Est.
Ah, ben Montréal.
Montréal, oui.
Je dénote quelque peu un petit accent français.
C'est cela, oui. De Bretagne.
La Bretagne?
Oui.
Ah, rond les Bretons. Tin.
C'est comme des cochons. Ça devient quoi?
I only have one thing to say. Bienvenue à Montréal, Grey Cup City.
Thank you.
Hey, mon vieux, tu me dis simplement, what radio station do you listen to?
Ckgm.
Ah, c'est tout ce qu'il faut savoir pour gagner, mon Joël.
Oh.
Hey, la rue Beaubien se retrouve avec un gagnant.
Sans blague.
Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue and welcome as Ckgm presents Playoff Fever 79. For the first time ever live in Montreal, a warm welcome for the Scrimmage People.
Where do you find flour? Where do you find Big Bird Rise, Brow, Shuddy, Gainy, too? Oh yeah, who's the number one team that makes Montreal scream? I know that you know it too. What's the team that creamed those scrappy Maple Leafs and finally put it to the Bruins? Oh yeah, you should know by now, les Canadiens sont là, gonna make it 4 in a row.
In the playoffs,
You can fight your fellow man.
in the playoffs,
Come on and give our Habs a hand.
in the playoffs.
You gotta help us sing the victory song.
Maple Leafs, Boston Bruins, Rangers next to Lion Roos. Maple Leafs, Boston Bruins, Rangers next to Lion Roos.
Where do you find Mondu? Where do you find Mario, Bunny, Serge, and Coco too? Who's the number one team that makes Montreal scream? I know that you know it too. What's the team that creamed those scrappy Maple Leafs and finally put it to the Bruins? All right, you should know by now, les Canadiens sont là, gonna make it 4 in a row.
Ckgm and Marc Denis present Layback 78, a laid-back look at some of the events that sparked Montreal, the province, the country, the world in the past 12 months. It's been a weird and wonderful year. Like on the 12th of November 1978, when Montreal Mayor Jean Drapeau won his 7th term in office. Opponents Duquette and Joyal sure found out that once again, for the average Montrealer, Drapeau is still the word. 1978 was also the year of no-fault insurance in Quebec, as proposed by Minister Lise Payette.
3 times a lady.
On the 17th of August, 3 American balloonists successfully executed a transatlantic flight landing in France. Although happy with their success, only one negative comment was heard about the flight. On the 25th of July, came to be the world's first test tube baby, Louise Brown. She was the talk of the world, not to mention Oldham, England.
Hot child in the city. Hot child.
effort for peace in the world was one of the biggest highlights of the past 12 months between Egypt's Sadat and Israel's Begin. Although peace is still not achieved, both men always exchanged cordial greetings.
I wanna kiss you all over again.
The Vatican was in the news this past year with the passing away of two popes, Paul VI on the 6th of August and John Paul I on the 28th of September. For the first time in history, a non-Italian pope was chosen, John Paul II from Poland. Vatican observers are now wondering where the next pope could come from. On the 15th of April, 1978, the Quebec Liberals gave themselves a new leader in Claude Ryan, who defeated a disappointed Raymond Garneau.
It's a heartache, nothing but a heartache.
In January of the past year, the Sun Life Company announced its intentions of transferring its office from Montreal to Toronto.
Slip sliding away. Slip sliding away.
It was now up to Finance Minister Jacques Parizeau to pass on the news to the Quebec people. On the 30th of January, Solicitor General Francis Fox announced his resignation from the federal cabinet after admitting forging his signature on a document.